Hi everyone, Nick from Loxone here, standing out in front of one of the most unique and intuitive homes in the entirety of the city of Los Angeles, made even more unique by Loxone integrations controlling the water flow, the radiant heating, and a bunch more. We're gonna go inside and talk to the installer. Come with us, you're really gonna enjoy this one. All right, and we are now inside this lovely home with the architect of the Loxone integration, Jeff, the managing partner of Tree Logic Energy. Jeff, thanks so much for having us in today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We really appreciate it. So if you don't mind, could you tell us a little bit about the initial integrations and first steps of bringing Loxone into this house?
Sure, yeah. The project was originally built in about 2015, 2016 was finished. So we got brought in to assist with the controls for the mechanical room, which included pool heating, radiant cooling and heating, and domestic hot water heating. And the system that was there, the controls that were there weren't working. So we got brought in to come up with a solution to make things work and be more efficient for the house.
Oh, so you had to retrofit from a previous control to ours.
Exactly.
How easy or difficult was that to do?
Yeah, so Loxone made it really easy. Initially, when we installed Loxone, we were actually using Loxone to handle all of the controls, and the logic lived on the existing system. Loxone allowed us to integrate with Loxone from a third-party control system without changing all the logic, so we were able to keep the house still operating without a lot of downtime, which made it easy.
It's a great kind of flexibility to have. So we started initially with the water pump control, with the radiant heating. What expansions to the system have happened since then?
Yeah, so since then we've got a lot more confidence with Loxone. Actually, this was my first Loxone system installed. So we learned a lot. I got really excited about it. We actually transferred all of that existing logic into Loxone. So now Loxone basically has all of the logic for the pool heating, as we mentioned, the floor heating and cooling, as well as the domestic hot water heating. We also expanded it to include energy monitoring. So we're monitoring the solar power on the roof, the energy use of the property. We're able to leverage that data to determine when we want to use electric for heating or gas for heating. So in this house, it is very resilient. We can either use gas for heating or electric and switch depending on pricing or if we're producing excess solar.
Yeah, with how much the energy prices can fluctuate here in LA, that's going to be a great benefit to the homeowner.
Exactly. So the homeowners, I think they really like the system. We've started to expand it to encompass more of the smart home. We're replacing some of the existing room temperature sensors with the Loxone Touch. As you can see, the house is very architecturally minded. Loxone is great for hiding temperature sensors, touch panels, and interfaces all throughout the house, and seamlessly where you can't see them, which is, I think, a great benefit to the owner.
Absolutely. When you have this kind of a focus on aesthetics, you want to make sure you have control panels that aren't filling your wall and breaking up your design, but integrating into it.
Exactly.
So that's great. Well, it is a really lovely house. I think you guys have done very smart integrations here. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, we're excited. Yeah, we're also looking to possibly expand it to the lighting and the music system as well. But yeah, the nice thing about Loxone is we can add different parts and pieces anytime, and we just really like the system from both the user standpoint and an integrator standpoint.
That's great. We love to hear it, and I'd love to see what else you guys come up with here.
Definitely.
Jeff, thank you again for having us in.
Yeah.
It was fantastic meeting you.
You too.
And for anybody out there watching, if you're interested to see what Loxone can do for your home or business or residential space, check us out online, loxone.com. Thanks for tuning in.